know that we are the American Indians. Copper color Indians, baby. A real Indian, American Indian is me, not from Africa.
African Americans here, but they recently moved here from places like Kenya, Ethiopia, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and Zaire. But now the brother whose family's lived in this country for generations, occupying space in all the locations, New York, Miami, LA, Detroit, Chicago, even if he's wearing a dashiki and sporting an afro. And if you go to Africa in search of your race, you'll find out quick, you're not an African American. You're just a black American in Africa taking up space.
And we are not Africans. We are not African. Are you an African?
Rather be alone in my zone writing poems. When I get in, I take a shower, read a book and feel empowered. Smoking on that sour got me counting down the hours, thinking of all the shit that they could do but won't allow us. Then I realize they all some fucking cowards. The world is ours. Me and my brother twin like the towers, and we want it now, never later. No more favors done with all these traitors who be haters on the low. They just hate to see you grow, so I'd rather be alone in my zone writing poems, cause I'm never on the road. And I'd rather stay at home, man. Life been moving fast lately, trying to get a grasp, and every day I'm mad lately. Never let it drive me crazy, you do this for my old lady, yeah.
They told us stay quiet, better close your lips. We never thought we'd get our chance to speak. So we just stay grinding, trying to hold our chips, and thank God for our chance to breathe. They told us stay quiet, better close your lips. We never thought we'd get our chance to speak. So we just stay grinding, trying to hold our chips, and thank God for our chance to breathe. So let us breathe in.
See, ain't shit changed, but a bunch of people feel us. Reaching for the top, and now I ain't got no ceilings. Pour me up a cup or two so it can stop the bleeding. Roll me up a spliff or two, and now I'm hella weeded, cause I'm feeling like I want it, but I don't know if I need it. Took a few L's, but that nigga undefeated. Same shit, different day, why this so repeated? If we don't talk no more, it's probably cause I felt mistreated. Bad enough I don't hear excuses, trust me you could keep it. Saw it coming from a mile away once I peeped it. Caught up in that drama, mama, I don't get between it. They be trying to turn it on you, damn they really tweaking.
We broke, but we wealthy in ability and hopes fits. Bitch, no, we only need the brokerage. We only overage, overseeing all the dope shit. Killing these cats with they facilities. Flush down the drain, leaning through all 8 lives till that become they centerpiece. Unfold and be a masterpiece at half of all our faculties. We actually dope, you just don't know that half of we.
Just don't know that half of it.
They told us stay quiet, better close your lips. We never thought we'd get our chance to speak. So we just stay grinding, trying to hold our chips, and thank God for our chance to breathe. They told us stay quiet, better close your lips. We never thought we'd get our chance to speak. So we just stay grinding, trying to hold our chips, and thank God for our chance to breathe. So let us breathe in.
Yay! What's up, y'all? Grand Rising. Happy Sabbath, as they call it. So, Listen, I'm gonna get into it. Grand Rising, everybody. And even if you haven't had a chance to make it up in here to see this segment, um, I'm just going to critique a segment and share a segment that um Dr. Ali Muhammad lectured on like 2 days ago. And he exposed and can y'all hear me okay? Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Give me a one. Oh, good. Nice. Perfect. So I'm you know, for a minute, I told y'all, and I stand by my shit for a good while. And for a couple of years now, I have to say 3 years, 3.5 years, I've been against this whole Moorish movement bullshit, this whole paperwork bullshit. I always spoke against it. I've always been vocal about it. I knew that it was dangerous to our lives, and I knew that it is dangerous to families. And after you see this video, if this doesn't open your eyes, seriously, about these Moorish people pushing this paperwork shit, and these people that are saying they're Moors and promoting you doing certain shit, and you shouldn't be doing it. I don't care. You know what? Today, I might create even more enemies, but that's good because I want them to stay the fuck away from me. I'm so into my tribal work that I don't care anymore about anybody outside of Wire. That's how deep I am right now because all this fuckery in YouTube, it really drains me from doing work that I need to stay focused on in my tribe outside of my job, outside of my full-time job. I've tried to relate with people and, deal with people and with people that I don't see eye to eye with, and I don't believe they're bullshit and they're fake shit. But at this point, this day, Saturday, August 5th, I don't give a fuck about one enemy that I create in this fucking community. Because a lot of people pretend like they like me and they really don't. And I don't give a fuck. Y'all know I'm Sister Bethy and don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers portray like they like me and they cool with me and they fuck with me, but they really don't. Let me tell you something. And let me keep it real right now. The only male that I deal with emotionally, psychologically, physically with is my man. That's it. Let's just put that out there. My man is my friend. That's the male I deal with. And y'all know who my man is. Any women that I deal with psychologically and emotionally are the women in my nation. So I don't give a fuck how people feel about me after this segment. I don't care. I don't care. Because don't nobody do a damn thing for me but me. Let's just put that out there. I take care of my damn self. So I don't care what people and other YouTube channels, I don't care. That shit. I really don't. I don't trust people. I don't trust nobody. You can't. You got to check every motherfucker at the door because there are snakes behind these avatars, and I'm telling you, and they sneaky and they conniving as fuck. This is why I stay in my lane. I listen to people, but just because I listen don't mean I digest every fucking thing they say. I check everything, and I don't trust people. Like I said, in our history, we a lot of us blame everything on the white guy. I say leave the white fucking guy alone because it's nobody that I can see in these YouTube communities but our own people fucking us over, causing people to commit suicide, people going to prison behind bullshit that's pushing this Moorish paperwork, telling you that you got money and you could get to it. Let me tell you something. When you start that shit and the paperwork processing, your ass is going on the FBI list. You might not think you ain't on there. They just gonna catch up with your ass. They giving your ass time to build up. Everybody you fucking charge to help them become some bullshit sovereign shit, which ain't even real. They're clocking your ass. And I can't wait until they start showing the pictures of your monkey ass getting arrested so I can show them on my channel. But what I'm going to do today, and what I do today, I'm sharing, and y'all know, I don't share nobody's shit, not even Dane's. Even when he gave me permission to do it, I still didn't. I don't share nobody's YouTube content. I don't have no strikes. But today is the day I might get a strike because I'm going to share. Nobody exposed these sorry fucking Moors like Ali Muhammad, Dr. Ali Muhammad. He's a beast. I would not fuck with that man ever. Seriously, I'd rather learn from him. He is a beast and he is not to be fucked with. Seriously. I respect him. And this is the first time I really ever came in YouTube and gave somebody some high honors for their work, their hard work. And that is Dr. Ali Muhammad, for real. That brother's a beast. I know he's a great husband, a great dad, or whatever, outside of his hard work. And I'm willing to get a strike just for sharing his segment. I'm sharing that whole segment today where he exposed the Moors on how they tried to use their paperwork when he was moving back in the day. And I appreciate him for that so much that I'm taking the time out to share it on my segment. And these bastards, y'all better stay. I'm telling you, after you see this segment, and I'm going to critique it as we go along, you're going to hear me laughing and every fucking thing. I don't have the bomb stream set up and all that shit, but I'm just going to say boom for exposing this. And I'll tell you, I can't appreciate him so much. And even after this, I'm going to sign up for his classes that he give. Because it's worth it. To me, it's worth it. And y'all know I don't fuck with nobody's shit. But him, I'm going to try their schooling on trust and stuff. He has that. I'm going to see what's out there. And I'm going to share that with you in here. So you could probably sign up for some of his classes. Because I'm taking his classes. Because they sound interesting and trustworthy. I can't wait until all these motherfuckers go to jail. These little package selling bitches and Zoom teaching tricks and niggas. It's our community fucking us up. So let's just get right on into it. Let me get the share screen to where y'all at first. Because once I share the screen, I can't see y'all. But I'm gonna be stopping and critiquing. And this is probably the only time you'll ever see me do this. So I'm willing to take the strike. And before I share Dr. Ali Muhammad's segment, I say fair use, and I have no rights to any or taking any credits from his YouTube segment. However, I'm promoting it by sharing it. And hopefully, if I do get a strike, he'll remove it because he'll see my intentions. I did email him, but they say he don't check his email too much. Oh, shit. I got my little jazz music on. I got to find y'all's butts. Okay. Let me turn y'all. Okay, now I see y'all. So I'm gonna share it, y'all. We got 50 people up in here. Hit the like button, y'all, because he gonna cream these goddamn Moors. Let me see. Make sure I got my volume all the way up. Present. And here we go, y'all. All right, let's go, y'all. Play close attention. I mean, exposure's a bitch. And he hit it. So here we go, y'all. Let me know if it's loud enough. Can y'all hear it? Fair use. Throw up some fire for Dr. Ali Muhammad, y'all. And I'm going to put his Cash App out there, too. And we're going to go to his website. We're going to go to his website, too, after this is over. I say fuck everything else.
All right, family. Thank you for your patience tonight. We are ready to get the ball rolling. As you can see, if you are on YouTube, you can see the flyer for the 2023 summit. I pinned the comment
if y'all in that
on
area,
Instagram.
go to
it.
it.
Of course, we always showing slides. We always giving details. So if you are not
fair use, y'all.
If you're on Instagram and you want to see the slides, you got to hop over to Aboriginal Global Media. You need to subscribe. Your whole family need to subscribe. Your whole tribe, your whole community, your whole damn state, the whole nation.
We are.
Ain't nobody cooking like we cooking over here. I promise you, you are about to be amazed at what I have to say about this subject tonight. But I do have the flyer for and I just realized something. They have a mistake on this flyer. They have the website is arnaevents.com. Well, I think we registered that one too, so it don't matter. So it's usually arnaevents.org. You can apply for vending. You can apply for the tickets. Friday from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. we're going. Saturday from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. outside. Man, we're about to turn up this August. I don't know what y'all plans are, but y'all need to be a part of this movement that's about to steamroll everything that you can imagine. That's in the Black community. I promise you. I told y'all this years ago. I'm gonna go back. See, I'm about to get y'all the history. Because some of the things that people are doing today, we was doing 20 years ago, and we invented it. And it was the wrong shit.
He's telling you it's the wrong shit.
It was the
Moorish
wrong
movement shit. It was the wrong shit back then when they was doing it.
Share this live.
Oh, okay.
We
so
need
he said
like
share it.
10,000 people in this live, bro. We need the whole community says share in this live.
Maybe
like
I won't get a strike.
Subscribe it. Get the algorithm going because we about to turn up. And I ain't starting till we get 1,000 people on YouTube. We about to start going up.
Go ahead, Ali.
Now, the subject for tonight. Oh my. This is about to get hot.
It sure is, y'all. Brace yourself, y'all.
And y'all know me, I do not hold my tongue.
That's
right.
I
know most of these people who y'all think are something that they are not.
Go ahead.
And
Muhammad.
It's your fault for listening to these people.
It truly is.
Indigenous government versus sovereign citizens and 14th Amendment property. Let's talk lawful remedy and see who is still talking.
Boom.
All right.
Let's go, Muhammad.
So share, like, get them likes up. We need them likes up to 1,000 so we can get this algorithm going. 1,500.
Yep. Share it, y'all. Hit the like.
Text your grandmama. She might be up. She might not be up. She need to get her some tea so she can hear grandson cook. Text your mama. She might not know nothing about the law, nothing.
I don't know no more that could fuck with Ali Muhammad. I said it. Yeah, I said it. And I
text
don't
your drunk
regret
uncle. Get his ass up in here.
Yep. Text your drunk uncle.
Get him off that addiction. He can stop going to jail. I am going to absolutely cook the whole sovereign citizen movement tonight.
Boom.
He keeps creeping his head back up every 5 years.
Ass.
And it's, I mean, it is, see, this is the problem. You need think tanks and you need to be a part of communities because the sharing of data is what can save us. But scammers do not want data shared. They don't.
They don't.
They don't.
They don't.
They don't. They do not. No, you will not be 14th Amendment property if you associated with ARNA or IPA at all.
14th Amendment property.
This is
Y'all
simple.
should be taking
all
note.
of the stuff that you believe about law from the sovereign citizen stuff, it is wrong. Absolutely wrong. I know because we were the progenitors of most of it as far as it applies to indigenous people. Get them lights up. Come on, get the lights up.
He's exposing it. He's telling you.
And I wanted to be full because people are going to be coming in asking questions.
They were basically
blow past a whole bunch of stuff.
Initiators of it back then, but they made some severe.
I'm gonna put that link in there.
So he's exposing
I was
the
supposed to have
bullshit
my
that
moderator
brought to you.
But I forgot to send wifey this damn link.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, I'm just getting acclimated to being back on YouTube for real.
Yeah,
in the sense of
we need him on YouTube.
You know, not dealing with Arnold, just Arnold folk. And yeah, we about to cook.
This is all okay. This is why they hate
all the
Muhammad.
website stuff.
He exposes the true jurisdiction. That's
Look,
right.
you know these anyway.
Well, I don't hate him.
Bam.
Any brother that's trying to help our people.
If you on Instagram, we're about to go. We're about to start cooking. You're not going to see these slides. If you want to stay here,
I don't know how to work. I don't know how to
hear
work.
me talking about it. But you're
Moors ain't gonna like this shit. All the Moors.
You're not going to see anything.
They're just jealous of him.
Open up the rest of my files. Share this link. Like, subscribe. It's about to get absolutely crazy in here.
And I'm gonna put his link to his channel in here.
In the sense of education.
We're gonna visit his
crazy.
university site. I ain't going to nobody's fucking university. I go to his. No fucking YouTube university. I go to his. Because his ain't no YouTube university.
I don't mean nothing else.
Fuck all these jealous bastards. I hate them all.
It's about to get crazy.
It sure
Invite
is.
all of your sovereign citizen people over to Aboriginal Global Media and tell them to come on to the platform and explain to you why this brother is saying what he's saying, and let them try to make lawful legal logic out of it in front of somebody who is a jurist. And I got jurists in the audience too, so you know it's about to get crazy.
Keep going in these Zooms.
Bring them on in.
These motherfuckers.
This is how we solve the problem.
That's sharing these
they have been
paperwork.
selling you paperwork and you trust in them, tag them right now and bring them on into the conversation. I don't care who they are. Don't matter who they are.
He invited their asses. You know them bastards didn't get it stupid.
Crazy. Oh man. Let me see.
Let me move it up a little bit.
I gotta go all the way back. Yep, I got it. Y'all in trouble.
Here we go.
Amen.
Go up a little bit.
Let's see. This is crazy. This boy crazy.
Oh, he about to get it in now, y'all. Smash the like button, y'all. He exposed some dude named Truther or something like that. And he got receipts. That's one thing I could say about
All
Ali
right,
Muhammad. He
we
come
ready.
with receipts. He don't fuck
All right,
around.
family. Thank you for being patient. This is our opportunity to get this stuff cooking.
Here we go.
We are ready to talk to you about the subject. Now, in the 1980s, many of the militia groups who have been mad at the United States government since the Reconstruction era, that's 100 years before, started coming up with techniques to study the law because they saw a corrupt corporate government taking over their rights.
Y'all get y'all notepads.
So,
I'm taking notes.
In that process, in studying the law, they started coming up with all kind of loophole remedies. Let's call it that. And with these loophole remedies, they started doing processes against the courts, processes against officials, processes. In the 1990s, when the Empress was on the scene, and let me pull her up.
Y'all screenshot
this is the
the information that he's putting up. And if you're not a writer, person that likes to write, I'm a writer. I like to write. So
I am one of the only ones who preserved her book. You go look for the book Return of the Ancient Ones, you won't find it nowhere. Here she goes. So let me show you this book real quick so you can see.
Yo, this is classic. The way he exposes these fucking Moorish movement people, making you think that you can get money off your social security card and birth certificate.
Empress Tierra Bertiassi of the Washita. Once she stepped onto the scene, everybody came out and all this stuff started happening with the sovereignty. This is in the 90s. Some of y'all wasn't even born.
Facts.
All right. So let me show you the book cover if I can.
Y'all got to pay attention. Get your hot tea. Pay attention.
Let me show you the book cover. Return of the Ancient Ones. This is the book cover right here for her book. This book is like almost 500 pages, but I have it on my website for $20. The Empress died in 1998. She was the first one to talk about this. We got all the records. Nobody can say nothing. She wasn't the first one talking about we're indigenous, because we did have people in our family lines. But I'm talking about one who stepped on the international scene, stepped to the UN, stepped internationally, was a mayor of Monroe, Louisiana, stepped to these folk, stepped to the folk that had stole her folk land in the Louisiana Purchase, got the land back, got letters in the book from the president, Bush at the time. They had so many documents they had in auctions. They were selling for millions of dollars that was directly related to her family. You want to talk about genealogy? This is where I learned to do genealogy from her in 1998. All y'all doing genealogy, y'all don't know what y'all doing. I think y'all finding your ancestors doing.
Hey, Ali Muhammad, I'm gonna beat your butt for that one. I do genealogy and I've been doing it for 3 years. I'm gonna beat your butt for that one. You, me, everybody except me. Okay, I understand.
Genealogy. No, you're finding your people, but you're using genocidal censuses to do so. So don't be holding people down when they can't find their ancestors on these damn rolls, because these damn rolls were genocidal actions by the United States government and the states.
Right. So y'all know what he's talking about.
To intentionally wash y'all out.
Yep. Those
But with that being said, Moors flocked all around her. The Nation of Islam flocked all around her. All kind of people was flocking around her. And the sovereign citizen people came up. The white ones first, because none of these black people were sovereign citizens until they started the white folks started bringing the UCC around. I'm talking about Gene Keating, all these people. Y'all don't know who these people are. I'm going to pull up their documents, though, because all your processes are what they came up with or what we came up with at the time. And so you need to understand what I'm laying the basis for.
UCC is Uniform Commercial Code, y'all.
She was not as legally and lawfully skilled as we are now, wasn't the best historian as we are now, but she knew that history about the
Louisiana
land
Purchase
and the ownership. And so she was dealing with identity. Then they brought this sovereign citizen stuff in. I'm telling you, the police, the POLICE, brought this into the so-called Black community. Yes, they did. To divert you away from identity. This is in the 90s. I'm still fighting with y'all Negroes 20-some years later on identity. And it's Negroes selling you packages for thousands of dollars that mean absolutely nothing. Tag them, bring them in.
Understand this, y'all.
I'm going to break them down step by step.
And he's gonna break it down step by step.
Into the chat. Y'all can bring them on in. I'm about to share the so y'all can come on in.
Ain't nobody gonna fuck with Ali Muhammad on no YouTube with this shit. He will cremate their ass.
Let me be clear. I'm going to break this down lawfully. I'm giving my summary right now. There's only two types of government on this land. The United States of America and the United States that is its capital, and indigenous governments. If you're not into those categories, you don't govern. You can't set up no government. There is no Moorish government on this land. There are no sovereign citizens. You're either indigenous or you up under the corporation. Now you can fight the corporation. The Trumpites are fighting the corporation. But those are the only two things going on.
Right. You heard him. It's only two types.
The indigenous government.
It's only two types of government. The United States corporation and an indigenous government. No other government. Write that down, y'all. Y'all know I'm a note taker.
Governments have precedence. They could be under the Bureau of Indian Affairs and give up their autonomy, or they could stay outside of the Bureau of Indian Affairs like we do.
Outside is best.
I'm going to show you our first police interactions with the city of Trenton. And when they called the federal government about this, what they said about us. This is an article from 2007. Where was y'all at? We had already done our 9 years of study to prepare. And so what I'm saying to you is this is about the history so you could become aware. What you authenticating a birth certificate for, my guy?
Pay attention.
What? Who told you that was doing something, my guy? We're going to break it down.
You do not need to authenticate your birth certificate.
They taking you to fidelity.com in a process that me and my students at Muhammad's Islamic Academy came up with.
That's exposure. Listen, did you hear what he just said? They're taking you, these fraudulent ass Moorish people running around, is taking you through a process that they created as students. Listen, pay attention, y'all. And I don't care what nobody says. You watch this segment of this over and over again. And sometimes we let things go over our head. So I'm going to highly recommend that you keep watching this portion of the segment over and over again until you understand what he's saying. Here we go.
20 years ago, you going to Fidelity talking about his money on your birth certificate. No, it's not. No, it's not. And you ain't getting that money. You're human capital, bro. You're not about to get that money. You trying to get that money it's written in the ordinances and rules that they can lock your ass up for trying to get it.
Bam. You understand that, y'all.
Now there's money in your trust. You flip the back of their social security card back, and there's money in your individual trust. But you can't sue for that as an individual, bro. You got to sue for that as a government. I know people who got $1.3 million off the trust and was using the treasury accounts 15 years, 12 years, 18 years. I'm talking about big time, bro.
Boom. You listen to that
Because
shit.
you thought you was about to run up in white folks' financial departments without knowing what you're doing on the international level, because you're following some sovereign citizens. Then they started sending plants in, more and more plants. You can see when a plant comes in, where are the people who was taught you to authenticate your birth certificate? It's one particular Moor that was telling you to do it. Where are you at now?
Oh, it's a whole lot of them will be over here. And I want to see their asses go to jail. And I hope the feds is all up in these fucking Zooms with these stinking bitches and stupid niggas trying to teach this shit and make people think that they could get money off of their fucking social security card and birth certificate. May your ass rest in peace in federal prison, dumb bitches and niggas. I'm sorry, y'all, but this shit is deep with me. I hate them motherfuckers. They're the destroyers of our goddamn community. They're dogs. Let's go, Muhammad.
Houdini. All these little processes that y'all learning are stupid. I promise you. We know all of them. I'm about to get my 1041A, my 1099A. I'm about to get my treasury account. You're not about to do nothing. Oh, I got something filed where they're not supposed to touch me. Do not arrest me. Bruh. Really? All right, so that's my little warm-up. We already had debates on this in the conscious community years ago. And
basically, he's telling you he created this shit. They created it. But creating it helps you understand how to do it right and make sense of everything. So he's telling you all the shit they're doing is fraudulent, and it is. He's helping you. I'm telling you, he's helping you listen. How he breaks this down, he's going to expose them and show you that they're using the shit that they developed. So hang tight, y'all, and pay attention.
Yeah, Brother Jonah, he could be still around. He's a fraud. What you authenticating a birth certificate for, bro? That's locking you into the damn slavery. Oh, the public versus the private. Please. You have no idea what public versus private means, bro. I'm gonna stay in the private and I'm gonna use my trust in the public.
Y'all hear that? Y'all be hearing
There's people that used to be jurists with us. Torre Ali, all of them scammers. I'm calling names.
He sure is.
Y'all
and I'm writing them down
up in here if y'all want.
Oh, he got him a leprechaun.
100%. Because I'm gonna ask you one question all across the earth. If you're doing business, what is your nationality?
That's the question, y'all. What is your nationality?
That's going to give me what landmass you're from. That's going to give me what government you're participating in. That's going to give me what officials you're operating within. That's going to give me subject matter jurisdiction, personal jurisdiction. That's going to give me who you're accountable to, court systems. That's going to show me all the things that we need to see. Ain't no damn Moors found in no Aboriginal movement. Ain't no Moors found in no Aboriginal movement. Y'all better get y'all facts straight. This is why I pulled the sister up. This is record night. Ain't no Moors found in no Aboriginal movement. I was around. I know all of them. Which one? Name them. Which one? Please don't see Taj Tariq Bey. Taj Tariq Bey wasn't even with the original people with the Great Seal. I'm talking about elders. He's not an elder. He's an elder to y'all because y'all don't know where he came from.
Oh.
Ras Mariah Bey? No. Abdullah Mosley Bey? Who be standing up talking about white power? No. And people who was around know. Sabir Bey knows. He knows that I know. All these people know. So what? I'm not name shouting. I'm trying to tell you, listen, if you wasn't around, this is a chronology that you're about to get. Now, you could do what you want to do because y'all are adults. And we get flashy information and it impresses us. And we might not have the skill or the experience to vet the information properly. So this is a mercy. Hit that like button. Get these folks up in here. We need to get 3,000 people up in here.
Oh, we got you.
So where do we start?
Pay attention,
Let's
y'all.
start.
Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Smash the like button, y'all.
Here.
This is the type of stuff I respect and what we need in our community.
Who was the first person since our genocide to mention a need for a nationality? Some people will say Noble Drew Ali. You are wrong. Noble Drew Ali didn't even start the first Moorish movement. The first person to talk about the need for a nationality. Do you know who he was? He was someone who was confused about it. He didn't even know what our nationality should be. But he started talking about it. I'm about to share with you who that person was.
And y'all know how I told you
this before
what they
the
did
Dred
to our
Scott
ancestors.
case.
They couldn't say who they
There's
were.
something about the Dred Scott case that you need to know.
This is why you got that word. Listen, y'all, pay attention.
This is the man who started talking about nationality first, right here. Edward Wilmot Blyden. Edward Wilmot Blyden was the first person during and post-slavery to talk about the need for us to have a nationality. He didn't know which one we should have. Because prior to the Trail of Tears is where most of this indigenous knowledge just got plummeted. It was still there. But look at what he says. This is a quote from Edward Wilmot Blyden. Nationality is an ordinance of nature. The heart of every true Negro yearns after a distinct and separate nationality. We shall never receive the respect of other races until we establish a powerful nationality. We should not content ourselves with living among other races simply by their permission or their endurance as Africans live in this country, America. A well-established African nationality is the most direct and efficient means of securing respectability and independence for the African race. Now, you can see how confused he was on 3 levels. First of all, Africa is a term of denationalization for indigenous peoples in America and indigenous peoples on the continent we call Africa. That is a fact of law that I'm about to prove. Here and there or anywhere.
Okay, so y'all understand, and I already take notes. Understand, and this is true. Y'all know I check shit at the door. Africa is a term of denationalization for our people here on this landmass and even over there in Africa where they're colonized. It's a term of denationalization, and that's a fact because during this time in 1877 is the times that our ancestors, were burned and killed and hung if they say who they were, such as with the Pequots in the 1600s. But prior to him giving this speech is when we were getting burned and shit like that for saying we couldn't say who we are. We had to say we were something else. Let's go, y'all.
Psychologically, it's defeatist because that means your people do not know history. And when you don't know history, you don't know now, and you don't know what's about to come because you're not shaping it. You're not intelligent enough. Somebody else is more intelligent than you. We told you where that word comes from. It comes from a white Roman goddess.
White Roman goddess is where it came
this
from.
Man was talking about the subject of nationality, even though he didn't know what we would need to do to establish it. Others talked about it too. We're about to go into it. All right, so that's the first person to mention it. Just for your edification. Noble Drew Ali wasn't the first Moor, nor did he start the first Moorish movement. Just for your edification. The Moorish Zionist Temple, 1899 in Newark, New Jersey.
Wow.
There was no prophet Noble Drew Ali at the time.
There was no prophet Drew Ali at that time. Ain't that some shit?
That's your reference point right there. Just for the record. Just for the record.
Snapshot that.
So y'all need to know chronology and history. If somebody said that Noble Drew Ali was the first one to teach that we were Moors, which I'm not agreeing with that, but I'm just saying. If he teaches that, that means you don't know your history. Where is your anthropology department where people can fact check things? See, we out here looking stupid, saying things that's not accurate. And that's not the best way to be as a community. You need think tanks. You need specialists in every field, science, history, so that we can present ourselves to the world properly.
Facts.
All right. Next, I'm just giving you some basic warm-ups so we can get into this deep.
And that's a lot for some basics.
This is important.
It's a mouthful. That's why you got to keep watching it over and over again.
I don't have to get into a whole lot of history, but I will if I have to. So please don't come in here
with the bullshit.
Advocating things that don't make sense.
I'll articulate what you need to say.
All right. So now let's go here. I want to show you what is the problem with the 14th Amendment. Some people just don't understand.
Oh, this is really good, y'all.
Why are you even having this conversation?
Listen, 14th Amendment, the problems with the 14th Amendment.
The problem with it, we come off of this and go to a law book. All right. Here's the problem with it right here. Let's see. Excuse my language. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go to the statuses so you can understand
statuses.
why we're saying what we're saying. Start with the Constitution, and then here we go. All right.
He's starting with the Constitution, y'all.
I'm going to start with the Constitution and show you that you're not free.
He's going to show you.
Not based on my words, based on what is there.
It's based on what's there. These are not his words. This is in the Constitution.
Let's go to the official government website. Maybe I have it here. Warming it up. Give me a minute. There we go. I'm just pulling up all these files because man, we're gonna need it. I already know how y'all move. All right. Let's go to U.S. Constitution. And I'm going to break this down real quick. Full text.
The bomb mom, shut up. You better be good. Hi, Warris. Monaga.
You done loaded up the Uzi on them, God.
Yep, he so did. He loaded up
crazy.
the Uzi.
It's about to get crazy right now. I'm telling you. Once I open this up, it ain't open up yet, but y'all about to see. The angle that we about to come from is about to be crazy. All right, so
shout out, y'all. I'm glad y'all in here. KG 85.
All right, so this is the document that's operating, let's say, the federal enclave. We'll call that right now. And I'll make sure that I explain to you what that means.
You done loaded up
the federal enclave simply means, yes, the United States is a business. But so what? Every nation on earth is a business. Y'all missing the point. People are supposed to know how to associate with these businesses, no matter whether they're ARNA, United States of America, China, etc. And that is the problem that people are having. You screaming that the United States is a corporation is not you saying anything.
Facts.
Every nation that has ever existed is a community business.
Facts. Every nation that existed is a community business
with officials
that is doing business.
Either monarchs,
elected,
despots, dictators, all types of things. That's all based on the agreement of the people. But what I'm saying to you is, this is your document. So now you need to understand it. So let's go through it. This is your document.
He's going
now,
over
I'm at Article 1, Section 2. And I'm about to break down something very simple. They're talking about representation and direct taxes. Direct taxes, not the taxes you pay now. Direct taxes. I do not pay taxes. Why? Because I don't have a contract to. And I have a jurisdiction to work in. If I didn't have a contract to, and I didn't have a jurisdiction to work in, oh yeah, buddy, you're responsible for taxes. What status are you going to use? I'm an American national. Slow down, homie. Please slow down.
Pay attention, y'all.
Because the statuses are here. You're either one of them or you're nothing. You're stateless. Here we go. Representatives and direct taxes shall be apportioned among the several states. Apportioned among the several states. The states are the only ones who have the right to direct tax, bro. That's a constitutional right that the states have.
Hey, Yolanda.
Which may be included within this union according to their respective numbers, populations. You get representatives based on the population numbers. And states can have direct taxes. The IRS is a business that is in a trust relationship with the Department of Treasury. They are not a governmental office. They are a government affiliate that's acting as a trustee to carry out business.
Yep.
That's fine. It's only one group of people they don't have jurisdiction over, and that's indigenous people.
Boom.
And that's in your constitution, and that's sealed forever.
Boom, y'all.
That's the only people they don't have jurisdiction over. Everybody else, I don't care who you are, what paperwork you file, whatever you're doing, they have jurisdiction over you. And you're going to find out how they have jurisdiction over you.
Facts. Tell it, Byron. Get it, Byron.
Because you need to know the difference between law, legality, and processes. And they all go together. But they're also distinct. So let's keep reading. According to their respective numbers, which shall be determined by adding the whole number of what? Free persons.
Free persons.
Free persons. Now, this clause was amended in the 14th Amendment. Now, they got other statuses here, including those bound to service for a term of years and excluding Indians not taxed.
Bam.
3/5 of all other persons. So now let's go to the same clause in the 14th Amendment. If they have it on this site,
yeah,
they got the section. Sometimes they don't have all the amendments. Oh, they do. All right, great. All right, so let me go to the 14th Amendment and read that same clause.
14th Amendment, Smoke. Here we go.
Read that same clause. Same clause right here, right? Now, this is the 14th Amendment. This was supposed to be when everybody who was not a free person, which is a white person.
Understand.
And y'all playing this white-black game. Y'all ain't got to play that game with me. None of y'all Moors ain't white.
Facts.
I know y'all want to play that game. I'm just about to show you what's going on with this. Representatives, same words, shall be apportioned among the several states. There's no legal scholar amongst Black America that has ever pointed this out to you, what I'm about to point out to you. Representatives shall be apportioned among the several states according to their respective numbers, counting the whole number of persons. Now, what happened right there? Let me go back. What happened? You know what happened. You know what happened. Let's read it right here. What did they amend when it came to everybody that's Black? Everybody that's naturalized.
Let's go, man.
Everybody that is not indigenous, falling under that 14th Amendment, who are not of the progeny of the people who founded the country. And don't sit here and tell me Moors founded the United States of America. I'm going to smack you up on the history, so don't do that.
Boom.
Representatives and direct taxes shall be apportioned among the several states which may be included within this union according to their respective numbers, which shall be determined by adding the whole number of what? Free persons.
Free persons.
Free is the word that they took out. So let's go back to it.
Give me a one, mic check. Make sure y'all can hear.
Representatives shall be apportioned among the several states according to their respective numbers, counting a whole number of persons. Why the hell did they take the word free out? They took the word free out because you did not start this government, and therefore you have no nationality, so you're not free.
Bam, y'all. Y'all got that.
The end.
The end.
And not only that, in the first clause, they told you what the persons are. All persons born or naturalized in the United States. You don't know what the United States is. You think you know what the United States is. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and what? Subject. You're subject.
Subject. Facts.
So the white folks was free persons. They took the word free out when it came to them trying to tacitly apply this to you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this doesn't apply to you if you understand the law and the history and you're in your own jurisdiction. This applies to people who are slow. who do not know, who are not aware at this time or any other time in the past, now and in the future, and you are going to suffer because there's a machine that's designed to eat you up. The black wealth by 2030 to 2035 will be almost zero because of your inability to know how to own. They took the word free out when you stepped up to the plate to become a national or citizen, and they added the word subject because you are a subject to them in the sense that you don't know how to be free.
Facts.
So now let's go get a definition for the United States.
All right, y'all, pay attention.
Let's go do that. Now match it to Constitution's definition and the commercial laws. It's easy to do this. Let's not make it hard. Excuse me. Let's go to 9. Article 9 of the commercial codes. Let's see if they have it. Oh, they don't have it. There you go. There we go. All right. All right. So let's go here. Stop that share screen. And let's go here. Let's show you what the United States is. We're going to walk you slow through this.
Pay attention, y'all.
Under this section, (9)(307), location of a debtor. I'm going to go back to the 14th Amendment and show you why these sovereign citizen people think they're doing something when they're saying creditor, debtor, etc. And I'm going to show you what is the proper way to deal with all of this information. 9.307 H. Let's blow that up. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. The United States is located in the District of Columbia. Why did they say in the 14th Amendment, any person born or naturalized in the United States? Because the federal government came to fight to make you free.
Now, he said that the establishment of the federal government, you know, they came to fight to make you free. Now, what I do want to ask him, I want to make sure, and I know it's probably right, because the Indians were enslaved as they were invaded. So they came to, it was established to make you free. And the only people they were freeing were the indigenous people. Those were the ones who needed to be freed, and white people. Now, I got to get him to clarify that part. Because at this time, the indigenous, the aboriginals, us, the Indians, we were enslaved. They invaded us. So I wanted to get that clear with him too. And I'm going to ask him when I get a free moment. But pay attention, y'all.
And at that time, you had an alliance with them.
Scam likely, I am not dropping no link. This is the exclusive. There will be no interruption.
In your lineage, I mean.
I am not dropping the link until way after this is over. There will be no interruptions. So you motherfuckers that's coming in here think you're going to interrupt, you can't. The only one that can come up on this panel right now is Ali. Anybody else? Bye. Pay attention. Take notes. I know it hurts.
So now we got the commercial code. Let's come off of that. Let's go back to the Constitution, because I'm going to show you how to relate all of this. So now let's go to Article 1. Section 8.
And again, I repeat, I'm not a Moor. I have nothing to do with Moorish government, but I like the fact that he's telling this properly and he's exposing the frauds. So I don't have anything against a Moor that's in great standing and making achievements. But last I checked, he does not identify as a Moor. So, but I don't give a fuck about that. That's not what's important. What's important is what he's teaching and lecturing about these motherfuckers that y'all believe in going in these Zooms with this bullshit paperwork they're presenting to you, making you think that you can get money. But he's telling you that the feds is on your ass even if you don't think they are. You're going to jail. They're just waiting for your ass to accumulate enough. Here we go, y'all.
Powers of Congress. This clause right here. The powers of Congress. What are the powers of Congress? To have jurisdiction over the District of Columbia. What is the District of Columbia? It's the United States. Well, what do you mean? What is it? Look at the powers of Congress. Probably got all these, your Congress had all these powers to exercise exclusive legislation in all cases whatsoever over such district not exceeding 10 miles square, as may by what?
By secession
of
particular states
and acceptance of Congress become the seat of the government of the United States, and to exercise like authority over all places purchased by the consent of the legislature of the state. They set you up. They set you up. They set you up. Because there is where you have all of your bonds.
Yep.
And this is what I'm about to show you.
All right, yeah. Take notes. He's about to show you
about how the slavery actually works.
How the slavery works. Now, listen, y'all. This is where y'all really got.
The United States purchases it from a state, buddy. They own you through being a federal enclave. Now, none of this really has anything to do with us as indigenous people. I'm showing you how they enslaved their own people.
All
You're
right,
caught
now.
up in it for one reason.
Facts.
Because you don't know your nationality. And
That's
that is
right.
what you need to know in order to not be in this position. So let me share this with you. No. Let me share this with you. This is the same thing I just read, just to edify it in your brain so you understand that these two go together. Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 shows you where the District of Columbia is. The Commercial Code tells you where the District of Columbia is, right? All right. 14th Amendment.
Moderator, hit scam likely. Because I'm not having
took
that
out
disruption.
the word free. It added in the word persons without the word free, and it added in the word subject. Then it said the validity of the public debt of the United States, the public debt authorized by law, including debts incurred for payment of pensions and bounties for service and suppressing insurrection or rebellion, shall not be questioned.
Facts.
The public debt of the District of Columbia, the lead corporation, cannot be questioned by anybody in this 14th Amendment. So now, let's do this. Let's show you what a bond looks like.
All right, now y'all understand that. The validity of the public debt of the United States authorized by law, including debts incurred for payment of pensions and bounties for services in suppressing insurrection or rebellion, shall not be questioned. And so if you're a 14th Amendment subject, you can't question this debt. And he's going to go into showing you how you are a 14th Amendment, because you don't know your nationality. You can't question it once you're a 14th Amendment subject, citizen, whatever. Listen, y'all. Take notes.
Like, so you can get it and understand it, and then you're going to learn why you need to understand that indigenous government is your only way out.
That's right.
And
indigenous
not sovereign citizen stuff. And I'm about to go through the sovereign citizen stuff.
Is your
I'm going to
only way
use
out,
somebody
not
as a
that
real
sovereign.
live example. Anybody know the dude named Brother Truth?
Now, indigenous government is your only way out. And he's saying not that Moorish movement shit. None of that. None of that shit. Stay away from it. And now he's going into talking about some guy that's popular named Indigenous Truth. He's about to expose his ass in the shit they did. Hold on, y'all. Here we go. Scam anybody that says anything out of disrespect to me. I'm not playing. Richard Taylor, zump his ass. Moderators. Tell you, fuck all y'all niggas that's mad and jealous. Let's go, Ali.
Who stole our documents? He has our tribal numbers on y'all documents. He's a refugee. He's a sovereign citizen refugee.
Let me go back a little bit so you can catch that.
This is the same thing I just read, just to edify it in your brain so you understand that these two go together. Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 shows you where the District of Columbia is. The Commercial Code tells you where the District of Columbia is, right? All right. 14th Amendment. It took out the word free. It added in the word persons without the word free, and it added in the word subject. Then it said the validity of the public debt of the United States, the public debt authorized by law, including debts incurred for payment of pensions and bounties for service and suppressing insurrection or rebellion, shall not be questioned.
Facts.
The public debt of the District of Columbia, the lead corporation, cannot be questioned by anybody in this 14th Amendment. So now, let's do this. Let's show you what a bond looks like. So you can get it and understand it, and then you're going to learn why you need to understand that indigenous government is your only way out. And not sovereign citizen stuff. And I'm about to go through the sovereign citizen stuff. I'm going to use somebody as a real live example. Anybody know the dude named Brother Truth, who stole our documents? He has our tribal numbers on y'all documents. He's a refugee. He's a sovereign citizen refugee. Let me pull up these bonds. And I'm going to do a live birth certificate thing so y'all can see what these people are trying to show y'all and what they're claiming. But we're going to put it in perspective. We're going to put it into, let me go to my economic Bible, actually. Let me go to my economic Bible, because then I can show y'all the bonds. All right, give me 1 second. There we go. All right. So now I want to show you what these bonds look like and what they are and how they trap everybody into this whole thing. It's very simple. The reason why you need to learn it is because you need to learn how to run government on an international level. There's nothing wrong with using bonds if you're not enslaving people with them. They're enslaving you with them. Here we go. Oh man, I got some good stuff for y'all. We about to go in. We about to cook. All right. Ooh-wee. Get hot in here, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Daphne, this is very informative. Hey, Yellow Sawaki.
I'm talking about this applies to everything. So much stuff in here.
That
Yeah,
part, this
absolutely.
UCC is no good. That's right, Yellow Sawaki.
All right.
Facts.
See which ones I want to pull up. I want to show you how these bonds flow from the federal government into the basic things that you use for commerce. I'm talking about credit cards and all this stuff. Okay. Here we go. That's cool. Case, actually. I got cases in here and everything.
Let me see if I can move it up a little bit. Nope, I don't want to because I don't want you to miss anything. He's got the document up. He's getting it up now. It's coming, y'all.
All right. Hold on 1 second. General obligation. The bonds that I'm talking about are general obligation bonds.
General, write that down, y'all. General
a good one.
Obligation bonds.
So
I'm writing all this down. Oh, my newspaper is gonna be just flawless this month.
General obligation bond. I want to find a good one so you can
I should have been a goddamn journalist.
you can understand the flow of how it goes. Give me 1 second. There's so many goddamn files. This might be it right here.
Smash that like button, y'all. He exposing the Moors, and because they all about that UCC bullshit, and he's exposing.
I got one that I can show you. All right, so check this out.
So they mad.
Check this out.
They wet dogs right now.
This is what a general obligation bond looks like. All right. All right. So this is from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Remember the clause that you read from the Constitution. It basically says that once a state has some type of cession to the federal enclave, now they're under them, sort of like a contractual umbrella.
Okay.
And I know this is sovereign citizen stuff y'all be using, but I'm going to use this in a whole nother context. All right. So seeding company. You must understand that seeding company is a shell company. The depository trust company and all of its affiliates is the securities depository. All right.
For the bonds.
And they use loan and transfer agents. The loan and transfer agents are the national banks.
Yeah.
Or the banks. Now, where is the Federal Reserve behind this? The Federal Reserve has $0. I'll keep talking about conspiracies with the Federal Reserve. They have $0. Who has all the asset value then? The asset value is kept by the primary dealers. There's usually 21 or 22 to the Federal Reserve. They're tied into this net, And this covers your mortgages, your credit cards,
Yeah.
your taxes. All of these is tied to bonds. Your electric bill, when people was trying to pay bills, and we're the ones who came up with these pay your bill processes, right? That shit does not work anymore. Even if it is working, they're gonna put your ass on the FBI list and they're gonna come get you eventually.
Y'all heard that shit.
They won't come immediately, but they'll come eventually.
They come up.
All right. So this is what a bond looks like. So let's read it. The bonds will be issued in book entry form, initially registered in the name of Seed and Company. We can look up Seed and Company and see they have no officers, 0. As nominee for the Depository Trust Company or Depository Trust Clearing Company, either one. There's Securities Depository. We're going to tell you what the securities are. And then you have the Wells Fargo, who is the loan and transfer agent. So I'll give you an example of how this works. You get a ticket from the cops. If you pay them in a cashier's check or a check, you could get a discovery on who the money is going to. When you pay for a ticket, for speeding, for anything, the money does not go to the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. It goes to the loan and transfer agent, Wells Fargo. Because the state has all of this funding that is needed for its billing cycles up front. It's teachers, it's transportation, sewer, officers of government, all that's paid up front. What the state's job is to find methods, develop methods to get money back, to pay off of that bond without a deficit. Because if they get a deficit, they get a bad credit score with the rating agencies because they're a business.
Mm-hmm.
And they need you to sign up as human capital.
Yep.
Now, your easy, simple way out is your indigenous jurisdiction. Your crazy, wild, confusing way out is to try to figure out all kinds of processes to deal with this. And we're going to deal with both of those points. All right. And these all go together. That's what y'all not realizing. All right. I'm talking about the governance right now. All right. So let me come off of this. It's a lot of smart people in the world that's dumb. All right. And I'm not here to talk about bonds. I'm just here to talk about your slavery. I care less about these bonds.
Fair.
Now let me show you something. I'm going to show you where the confusion comes in at. Here we go. Just to further the point on the business part, so you can understand this, the basics of it. Because I'm not even getting into our stuff yet. I'm just giving you some basics. Because this is what they use to sell the sovereign citizenship to you.
Yep. These scammers.
I got to go over the basics.
This is what they use.
And then I'm going to go over a birth certificate live. I'm going to use my birth certificate to show you what companies are vendors to the state and how that works, how it works as human capital, and how to get out of it. All right, so you see here, zoom in, the House of Representatives of the United States. Also, what? Traded as the Office of Law Revision Counsel. This is old information, but we're citing it to you. Now, this is something from the Supreme Court, right? The Supreme Court is on Dun and Bradstreet as well. The United States Senate, House of Representatives, Supreme Court, all of them are on Dun and Bradstreet, which is for credibility ratings for companies. Hell, I got companies on Dun and Bradstreet.
Right. Same here. That's correct.
Because you need to understand how to have a paydex score to use business credit. if you're going to interface on an international or domestic level.
Correct.
Bank of the United States versus Planners Bank of Georgia. This is the case from the Supreme Court. Look at what it says. The court held that as a member of a corporation, a government never exercises its
sovereignty.
It said never.
Never.
It acts merely as corporator. And further, that when a government becomes a partner in any trading company, it divests itself so far as concerns the transactions of that company, of its sovereign character, and takes that on as a private citizen. What is this saying? This is saying the officials of government who you elect into office are trading you on markets as private citizens, right? Because now the private just means contracts. That's all it means.
Yep.
The public side is the oaths of office for government and the elections and the whole government operations. The private side is contracts. That's all it is.
Facts.
But without a jurisdiction to protect you, those two, contracts, private, and public governance, you don't have something to nullify personal jurisdiction.
Facts.
Subject matter jurisdiction is created by the interaction of commerce. Personal jurisdiction is established by your nationality. This is where you're going to get lost at, trying to use trust to stay in the private. In the private, who are you?
Facts.
The private is contracting. Two parties that are contractor are either under the same jurisdiction or separate jurisdictions.
Facts.
Who are you? You can't be under no jurisdiction.
Correct.
You can play. I promise you. I'm an OG at this. They'll play with you.
Yep.
Then they go find out your whole network, who you doing business with, who you selling packages to.
Yep.
I can pull a whole RICO on you. You know how many times that happens? I watched that happen, bro.
Pull a whole RICO on y'all.
All
Moorish
right.
paperwork
So,
pushing back.
Y'all get this, right? This is clear that I'm showing about and all of them are on Dun and Bradstreet. All right. All right. So now let's go to this right here. Excuse me. Let's go to a simple explanation on human capital. All right. Matter of fact, let me show you this because this is Seed and Company, right? Seed and Company is on every bond with every state, every county, every municipality. Seed and Company operates as a clearinghouse for stock transactions. The company was founded in 1996 and is based in New York, New York. Seed and Company operates as a subsidiary of the Depository Trust Company. The Seed and Company does not have any key executives recorded. This is Bloomberg. How are you on every general obligation bond throughout the country and you have no key executives? There's a reason why you don't have key executives. These are your key executives right here.
Yeah.
The 21 primary dealers to the Federal Reserve. This has been updated, so this is old. So I would have to go to the primary. You can go right to the primary dealer section of the Federal Reserve and they list them. But these are the companies that own all of this: mortgage market, energy market, technology market, military industrial complex, the prison industrial complex, food industry, municipality, 95% of all bonds. But
corporations.
Where did they get their money from? Slavery. Where did they get their land from? Slavery. Who did they enslave? Indigenous peoples.
Facts. Bam. There it is.
What did they do after that? Allow Reconstruction to go on for you to invent everything that they needed to run the society, then stole most of the patents through private companies. Stole your land.
Facts. Bank of Nova Scotia.
This all happened within the last 160 years.
Yep.
How they got this wealthy
You can
to
look
be
up
running
the
all
current
of
list of
this.
the primary.
You're supposed to be running all of this.
Facts. 21 Slave Master CEO. Or look at
But
this.
you're not thinking about jurisdiction. You're thinking like a little boy.
Bam. Oh, shit.
And I'm about to show you who these little boys are. I'm about to show you exactly who they are. All right, so let's go here. This is important. Negotiations subject to rescission or cancellation. Because I'm about to show you this stuff where y'all talking about authenticate your birth certificate and money is on the birth certificate and you're going to get your money back and you're about to do all these processes. I'm going to break something down to you. Very simple. Article 3, Section 202 of the Commercial Code, which is law in every state or legal code in every state. Negotiation is effective even if obtained from who? Negotiation for the contract that becomes a security. So what they're doing is they're securitizing contracts because you don't know how to contract and you don't have a status. You're human capital. Negotiation is effective even if obtained, 1, from an infant. Birth certificate. It's still effective if you are negotiating with an infant, a corporation exceeding its powers. Who is a corporation exceeding its powers? Anyone that does not have subject matter jurisdiction or personal jurisdiction over you is a corporation exceeding its powers. Or a person without capacity. Look at this. Negotiation is effective. I didn't put this down. Even if obtained from an infant, a corporation exceeding its powers, a person without capacity, by fraud, duress, or mistake, or in breach of duty, or as part of an illegal transaction. It's still effective to the extent permitted by other law. What other law? Negotiation may be rescinded or may be subject to other remedies. But those remedies may not be asserted against a subsequent holder in due course. Man, these people telling you exactly what a holder in due course. Who is the holder in due course?
Let's go.
Rescinded.
I'm taking it
or
back
may be
a little
subject
bit
to other remedies. State or legal.
I'm taking it back so he can read to you again.
Negotiation is effective even if obtained from who? Negotiation.
Yeah.
For the contract that becomes a security. So what they're doing is they're securitizing contracts because you don't know how to contract and you don't have a status. You're human capital. Negotiation is effective even if obtained, 1, from an infant. Birth certificate.
Bam.
It's still effective if you are negotiating with an infant, a corporation exceeding its powers. Who is a corporation exceeding its powers? Anyone that does not have subject matter jurisdiction or personal jurisdiction over you is a corporation exceeding its powers. Or a person without capacity. Look at this. Negotiation is effective. I didn't put this down. Even if obtained from an infant, a corporation exceeding its powers, a person without capacity, by fraud, duress, or mistake, or in breach of duty, or as part of an illegal transaction.
Facts.
It's still effective.
Yep.
To the extent permitted by other law. What other law? Negotiation may be rescinded or may be subject to other remedies. But those remedies may not be asserted against a subsequent holder in due course. Man, these people telling you exactly what a holder in due course. Who is the holder in due course? That's the person who has all the power in the contract. That's why you need a jurisdiction. So that you have precedent in your jurisdiction. So no one will be a holder in due course. And you can activate that other remedy, the other law, and rescind these particular things. But negotiation, you can negotiate with a child. I'm about to show you how to negotiate with a child. All right, so now look. I don't care if you have this. Look at my birth certificate number. Look at it. It's right here up top.
Yep, and
Look
he's
at
showing y'all this. He's helping y'all.
13975022891. Y'all see my name? That was my name right there at birth. Marcus Ali Counts. That's my dad's name, Robert Counts. My mom, Andrina Washington. Andrina Washington Counts. I'm showing you. I do not care if you have that number. This document means nothing. But this is a security. This is not a contract. The contract is what my mom signed when I was born. That's a security. A security where? On Fidelity Investments.
Yep.
Or any other place. So let's look up the number. And what are we going to find? Because these are what these people say. Oh, you got all this money. You got all this money. I'm going to show you your treasury. I'm going to show you on your birth certificate. And now you got to get busy getting this money. You about to get busy being stupid.
Pay attention, y'all.
So here's Fidelity Investments. That's the same number. 13975023891.
On his birth certificate, yep.
You can find out where the human capital is stored at. You can get the QSIP numbers and everything. Now, how does this work? Look at all of these. How does this work? It works based on projections, which means the state is saying every year to the vendors, we have new babies. In 18 years, they're going to be working. And once they start working, they're going to pay taxes. So we have future projected human capital income for you. We have slaves and serfs for you.
All this shit is on.
And so now we need you to invest money into our corporation, which is the state, based on our projected earnings from our slaves. When did slavery end? These Pan-African Afropeans are telling you that slavery ended. And look how much progress we done made. Ali talking about that indigenous stuff. Jabari told me, you gonna get in trouble. Boy, you gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble for declaring a jurisdiction. You got Navajo, you got Seminole, you got Cherokee, you got Pequot, you got all types of tribes right here. And then we got our tribe, and I'm gonna get in trouble. So now that negotiation was made with an infant and an informant. And unfortunately, my mother was the informant.
Yeah, and I told y'all that.
So now this security is a part of all the children that year that were born.
Wow.
Millions and millions and millions of dollars for projected income from a slave. Unfortunately, I didn't stay on the plantation. So they don't get nothing from me. Nothing. I can do the same thing with the back of your social security card and one of the 12 companies that are holding your money in trust for the 21 or 22 primary dealers. Those are the families. So now you want to get your lick back. You want to get your lick back. But how you get your lick back is you're going to authenticate this. You're authenticating this. All right. Let's show you what you're doing.
Okay, now he's going to show you. Now I'm showing this video today, for those that came in late, is because he's exposing this process of this Moorish sovereign, individual sovereign shit that's being pushed through YouTube and you're being drawn into places like Zoom to learn this process that has been taught and is being taught, and it's all fraudulent and it's no good. He's exposing this shit and showing you what these fucking Moors and these other people going around talking about you can get money, you could you could get this in your trust and all this bullshit. He's exposing it. That's why I'm showing this, because he's done a phenomenal job of articulating what they're doing in a way that you can understand it. And some of the documents he's using old documents to get his point across. Now, there are up-to-date documents. So continue listening, everyone. He's
What you
showing
doing
you.
when you authenticate? Let's show you. Very simple. Nothing wrong with authentication, but you don't know, you don't understand what you're doing. You don't understand what you're doing. By authenticating the document, you are only doing one thing. And I'm about to tell you what that is. Yeah, all the immigrants are new human capital. Absolutely. Let's share the screen and show you what authentication is so you don't get confused. This is not rocket science. Authentication involves having the documents in question notarized, a sealed certificate that confirms the authority of a public official, usually a notary public, reviewed by state or county officials, then certified by State Department of officials. When you authenticate a document, you are saying the people who gave you this birth certificate were who they were, and it is a real document. You're doing nothing else. Nothing else. You're not changing no damn status. You're not gaining no status. You're not doing anything. What you need to do is cancel the document. I just read it. Negotiation effectively, even if it's obtained from an infant, and then you need remedy based on other law. What are you going to cancel the document for? Because you have a right to have a replacement document. You're not human capital anymore. And you can only, ONLY, only do that through a jurisdiction.
Facts.
You cancel the birth certificate. It's only, not only do you cancel it, you cancel if there was any unseen transactions done at the time that the original contract was signed. Wow. And you send that right to Vital Statistics, registered mail. You can send a certified mail too. That's your record. They could never bring that document and say that's an identity document for you at all. And you can still use it if you have to. But not as human capital. You are not changing sugar honey iced tea by authenticating a birth certificate. You're supposed to authenticate your own jurisdiction's documents. Now I'm about to prove it. I'm going to prove that. I'm not just going to talk to you. I'm not here to just talk. I am not here to just talk.
Yeah, Yellow. You remember I taught this last year. I did, but I did not articulate it as well as he did. Basically, we said the same thing about what these Moors, fraudulent Moors, were doing. And I did go into it last year deep, but I just think that he presents today a much better articulation of it than I did. That's why I'm sharing.
All right.
His
now, I need y'all to see this, because this is us. This is us 16 years ago after we went through our studies.
Check this out, y'all.
Now, we got documents authenticated. I'm about to show you what they've been doing to me all these years.
His face.
We got documents authenticated. Several of them. The Nationals see some of them. Some of them are only for the Constitutional Trust Council in our jurisdiction. Yeah, we can show you how to create your own jurisdiction. Easy. Indigenous jurisdiction. Easy. Easy. Lawfully. Systematically. But watch this. Now that is you authenticating somebody else's document. Look what happens when you have proper communication on an international level. And then you start having run-ins with these people. Now, we don't have run-ins like this anymore because we've educated the nationals of the tribe on how to operate. But watch this. This is 16 years ago, buddy.
Wow, 16 years ago. Look at this.
That's me on the steps of the Mercer County Courthouse. Look at the date. April 12th, 2007.
Oh, my goodness.
So they had two brothers locking them up because they were driving vehicles that we had without plates on them. So I'm going to read this part where they get to the part where they call this the United States Department of State on us. That's me right there, 16 years ago, bro. If I shave my beard off, I look just like that. 16 years ago. If I shave my beard off right now, I look just like that. So, in between questions by the judge, Bay shouted the phone number for an office in the United States Department. This is the Bay they're talking about right here. That could allegedly verify the group's status as an International Society of Indigenous Sovereigns. That was our name. Our name was ISIS. Before ISIS. They made ISIS because of us. And you're not going to believe me till I prove it. And I got the proof. I'm going to show you.
He sure is.
The Tritonian called the number yesterday. A man with a deep voice answered, hello, when the Tritonian called the number. They're calling the United States Department of State. The same Muhammad digits he instructed the media to use to prove his claims after yesterday's court. This is me showing them the documents. Saying the paper had called a State Department office. The man identified himself as Patrick Hatchett. He worked for Condoleezza Rice at the time and said he was an assistant authentication officer. Told Muhammad had been telling media outlets to call the number for verification of their diplomatic status. Look at what he said. Hatchett said he's not supposed to give out that number.
Wow.
Why? That is government to government what? Private contract correspondence.
Fact. Wow.
Hatchett would not comment further. So we kept this article from 2007. We were the International Society of Indigenous Sovereigns at the time. Now let me show you why they started attacking us. You're not going to believe it, but I'm going to show you. Me and another brother, Kendiel Bay, were going through the airport. Matter of fact, he was going through the airport because he was going back to North Carolina. I got the original too. It don't matter. See, y'all playing all these games. Please don't let these people play games. Oh, you got to get the long birth certificate. You got to get, man, we don't care about that. I'm showing you for the number to show you that there were assets tied to human capital. You can play all the games that you want. Y'all let these people play games with you. I promise y'all, these are the weirdest, scammingest, dumbest, slowest, non-purpose having niggas that have ever existed.
Bam.
So let me keep going. So now he's going through the airport and he's using the IDs to go to the airport. We got the IDs registered with Homeland Security. So he gets there and they take him out of line, and then he gets taken to a building across the street. You got the FBI in there, you got TSA in there, Homeland Security, some other person from the FBI, and someone that's a military officer in there. He called me like, bro, these niggas got me surrounded. in this building. And they saying they ain't letting me go till you come and bring a certified copy of the documents that you got from the United States Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice. They're not letting me through. Wow. So you know what I did? I pulled up on them. Let me show you what I did when I pulled up on them. I cannot make this up. Now, this was only a few months after. Hold on. I'm going to show you both of these because I got to show you. I got to show you both of these. This is the long part. You are not going to call me a liar. I know all about this government and they know all about me. I'm talking about me personally, the person who's talking to you in the highest offices in the land. And yes, they have tried to kill me. Yes, they send people around me to do all kind of crazy stuff. And I escaped every one of them. It's too late to kill me now. I done got all the shit out. Let me show you. Let me show you.
Holly a mess.
Y'all asking the wrong questions, but it's okay. Now, that was April 2007. Look at the date.
Wow. No,
they would not let him go. This is my name at the time, Ali Muhammad. You see me right here, all rights reserved. Boom. What did they want? 4-page document, United States of America, Department of State, signed by Condoleezza Rice. That's what they wanted. That's what they gave them. They still got that certified copy of it. These are the officers right here.
Damn, it got the officer there. Oh my goodness.
I had to go extract my brother because he could have disappeared.
Damn.
All of a sudden, now they started messing with us in 2006. All of a sudden after that, guess what pops up? Yeah, you can get up out of here. I love getting Negroes up out of here.
Yeah, the Moors in the chat getting mad. See, he's telling the truth and he's coming out.
Yes, I'm exposing the sovereign citizens, but I'm showing you why I know so much. Look at the date.
Yep. Damn.
We were hitting these people so hard. They did not know that it was any black people who know how to do this. You know what they did? They pulled the most Hollywood shit you could ever do. They made up a fake terrorist group called ISIS just to put a cloud over what we were doing.
Damn.
That group is run by the Israelis and the United States of America. There never was no real ISIL or ISIS.
Damn.
The real ISIS was right here. Aboriginals claiming government.
Wow. Man. Yo. If that's not a
we had to change the name. Yeah, it's a public record. That's why I kept it. This public record. This is property inventory taken by the federal security.
Here we go, y'all. I took it back.
I had to go extract my brother because he could have disappeared. All of a sudden, now they started messing with us in 2006. All of a sudden after that, guess what pops up? Yeah, you can get up out of here. I love getting Negroes up out of here.
Yep, get their asses up out of here because he was exposing them and they was running like roaches.
Yes, I'm exposing the sovereign citizens, but I'm showing you why I know so much. Look at the date. We were hitting these people so hard. They did not know that it was any black people who know how to do this. You know what they did? They pulled the most Hollywood shit you could ever do. They made up a fake terrorist group called ISIS just to put a cloud over what we were doing. That group is run by the Israelis and the United States of America. There never was no real ISIL or ISIS. The real ISIS was right here. Aboriginals claiming government.
Bam.
We had to change the name. Yeah, it's a public record. That's why I kept it. This public record. This is property inventory taken by the federal government. They never charged me with anything because there's nothing to charge me with. You see what I'm trying to say? You run up there with your damn birth certificate authenticated, talking about you trying to get some money back. Nigga, you're going to jail.
Back.
You're going to jail because you don't know law. You're stupid. You're slow. You're subject to scammers. And you have no jurisdiction.
Facts. No jurisdiction.
Now I'm about to expose the people who are doing it, who stole our documents to do this shit.
Bam.
Brother Truth.
Pay attention.
If y'all Instagram, y'all tag Brother Truth right now. Y'all know who Brother Truth is. He was over there with what's the dude name? I forget the dude name. Who wear the bandanas with the stars on them. 19 Keys. 19 Keys brought Frugazi ass Brother Truth up somewhere to do some teaching about status correction. Brother, you are throwing your people. Look at this. Look at the date on this.
2007.
You're throwing your people 20 years back. All right. So let me come off of this real quick. Let me show you what these people do. Now, check this out. This is going to blow your mind again. It's going to blow your mind. How dumb can a Negro be? Just how dumb can a Negro be?
Dumb.
Real dumb. I'm going to show you how dumb a Negro could be. Real dumb. Real dumb. Real dumb. See, people don't understand how smart we are. We some smart people. You know why? Because I have held this information that I'm about to show you for years.
Yeah.
Brother Truth didn't know that we do intel. We're just sitting there watching, scamming the people like, let's collect all the intel first. Then we came at him. I'm talking about the brother who got the app. He's on Instagram talking about status correction. He's not the only one, but he one of the ones. Guess what he did? He downloaded all our documents and he giving y'all our documents for this fake sovereign citizenship. And I'm about to show it to you and prove it live on YouTube. Everybody he's scammed over thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Y'all need to know that y'all have to seek recourse and remedy against this fraud. All right. Hold on.
That's all right, Bobby, but
I'm about to
he's
show you
exposing the shit
with detail.
Because
Who
back
else y'all want me to
then
get?
he was new to it and learning. And this is what I respect. Somebody who's coming to tell the truth and articulate this so that people can understand what they're doing to themselves, the damage they're doing.
Down. They're all going down.
Good. They need to fucking go down.
They're all going down.
I hope somebody video record them fuckers. And then you got women doing it too. Scamming ass motherfuckers.
Now, let me show you how this works. This is our document. I'm just going to pull up our documents so you can see what they look like. And I'm going to zoom in on what he has. And boy, you about to be like, damn, bro, you are straight crook. Where you from, Crooklyn? Hold on. Not that one. This shit is ridiculous, man. Like, you can tell who has no talent in the world because this is the stuff they got to do to people. This is the stuff they got to do to people. All right, so Let's cook. All right. So I want you to look at this document that I have up, and then I'm gonna go to him after me. Brother Truth got a whole fraudulent university going. Yes, he does. That boy ain't nothing but a scammer. All right, so this is our document. I want you to look at it. This has been our document since way back then I'm talking about. This is a sample of the document, right? Now, you look at this document, you can see what it reads. Whether you agree with it or not, doesn't matter. This is our document. He did one change to this document, and let me show you what he's doing with it. Let me stop this. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of our document. I showed you how long ago. I don't even know how old Brother Truth was in 2007. That boy might have been in elementary school. There we go.
Oh.
Come on, Brother Truth. Why are you doing this to the people? Look at this, bro. Look at this. This is about to get ugly. This is about to get ugly. Boy, you need to stop. I'm putting you out. And look, what I'm saying, if I was wrong, he could sue me for the biggest defamation suit of all time. But I ain't wrong. Boy, you ain't nothing but a scammer. Boy, you ain't nothing but a scammer. All right, so let's zoom in.
Wow.
Can I zoom in on this? I might have to take this out and zoom in it. Yeah, let me stop the share. Take this out and zoom in on this thing. There we go. Because I don't want to I want you to be able to
look. Again, I said that I was showing this video for the simple fact that are people that are being deceived by this sovereign movement, paperwork, more shit that's going on in our community. I'm sharing it because he articulated it much better than I was able to when I did it the same thing last year to expose these dogs. So, that being said, if you got any negative comments about this brother, so the fuck what? This is something he did many years ago. But at least he's doing it right now and understands the proper way of doing it. I'm just showing this for the exposure of these bastards. So if you don't have anything, if you got something negative to say, don't watch it. Because I'm going to time you out. I'm trying to get people to pay attention so that they're not deceived by these fuckers. So if you got negative shit and you mad, get the fuck out my chat room. I don't need ignorant friends. I don't look for friends any fucking way. I'm about helping our people and exposing this fraudulent shit. So if I lose you as a subscriber, I don't give a fuck at this point. I want our people to see this process for what the fuck it is. Even if you got a fucking wrench. The brother is coming out exposing this shit. And that's why I respect him. So if you don't like it, unsubscribe from my channel and stay the fuck out my life and in my chat room. You mad? Scratch your ass and get glad. Sorry, fuck, you just mad. Now I see why they hate on him.
See what I'm saying. Hold on. I want you to be able to see it. I got to be able to zoom in on this document. Wow, there we go. All right. Yeah, boy. This is how long we've been watching you. Scammer. Scammer. Look at this.
Certificate of
Look at the regions. He even kept the regions the same.
Wow.
You see the regions? Boy! He switched the word more around right there a little bit.
More Aboriginal.
But yeah.
Oh my goodness.
These are our documents, bro. We got it. So we got he left the serial number on one of the documents, bro. Up grinding all day and all night, knocking these nationality papers out. So now here's the question. If you're knocking out nationality documents, what's your nation?
Facts. What's your
constitution?
Nation?
Where are the officers of government? Where's your plebiscite? Do you have a legal body? Do you have a court? Can you enter into diplomatic correspondence with nobody? Hell no, you can't. This is just one. I'm about to go to the next one. Bruh, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. This boy is a certified scammer. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying. If you don't have a government, what are you doing talking about jurisdiction and status? Like, don't be slow. Please don't be slow. I'm a Gemini. I don't like slow people, bro. Y'all irritate me. Let's keep going. Call a spade and let it be a spade. Here we go. Look at this shit. I want you to see. Look at this, bro. Now this is the genealogy certification, bro. Like this boy that stole the whole genealogy certification. And it's not the fact that he's stealing it. That's not the point. The point is he don't have no damn government operating. He got y'all operating as American nationals and the private and the public and do your trusts and bruh. And this is just one. He's just one. So I'm gonna show his document, then I'm gonna show ours. You don't gotta like this. Look at this boy. So you see that genealogy certification right there? Now look at this. Let's zoom in. You are of a how lineage. She Amaru.
Wow.
Look, indigenous society. You see how this looks right here? Now let me show you the original document. Let me show you what it looks like. This is from him. This is from him. Let me zoom out. So you know, what did he say again? Over 12 nationality. Over 12 nationality packets sent out today. Shout out to the tribal nations getting their affairs in line. 2019 is going to be a good year. Boy, you need to stop playing, bro.
Wow.
Now let me show you the document he stole that from. Now for real, I can sue him and get. Let me show you. Let me be really clear for you niggas, because I'm not this type of nigga. But I could literally take him into the court, into the United States, and sue his ass, and he'll be in federal jail.
Yep, he right.
Let me say that one more time so y'all niggas can get it clear. If I wanted to take this nigga right now to a federal court, to the attorney general, show you just what I'm saying, this nigga will be in jail. It's all on us and all on us whether he goes to jail. He talking all that sovereign citizen shit. That nigga will be behind the bars forever.
Yep.
I'm not gonna do that. You know what we want? Since you say you're sovereign and you're talking all this indigenous stuff, I'm about to show you the document that he stole it from. We're gonna subpoena you to our court.
Wow.
So we can handle it amongst ourselves.
Uh-oh.
And let's see if you reject the subpoena. We already know all the places you live at, all your names. We know all of that stuff, brother. So your name is not Brother Truth. I ain't even gonna say your name on here because I ain't a snitch like that.
Wow. This is called
But I'm trying to tell you how much of a heavyweight conversation this is. That's what kind of heavyweight we dealing with, nigga. You done went around here and stole hundreds of thousands of dollars from people. So let me show you the document he stole that from real quick. We ain't about that. We really about this indigenous life. You ain't. You playing. This is the document you stole it from.
Wow.
This is the document you stole it from. switch stuff around, take the flag off. Left certain things on there that only we have on this document. I could go on and on and on. So that's one example of the sovereign citizen out here pushing you into a stateless person, American national, who is doing UCC, private versus public, none of this shit that means nothing, bro.
Wow.
It absolutely means nothing. You're supposed to know how to put your property in a trust in your indigenous jurisdiction, collateralize things so you can put them inside of trust or whatever vehicles that you want to do. These are all things that we teach you. Non-tax liability or tax exemption for life. Like, these are things that we lawfully and legally do. If you want plates, having a department of land vessels so you can interact with the state, pay on a bond because you didn't build the roads. Those ain't indigenous roads. So when you're on the road, you need insurance, you need registration, and you need plates. And there's a process for you to do that as a tribe. Y'all running around here putting someone on there talking about, I got the right to travel. Boy, do you understand what you're talking about? No, you don't. Yeah, he left Shia Ali on the document. Shia Amaru, Shia Ali, left all of that shit on the document. Like, this is just the surface. I'm talking about all, bro. We got a chain gang of these niggas out here. So I'm not done. I ain't done yet. I ain't done. I'm just getting started. What time is it?
I
don't
agree,
want to go too
Copper.
long, but
Send their asses all to
keep going.
jail.
So now let's talk about what you should be doing.
The
and how
women
you
too,
should be doing
teaching
stuff.
it
Let me
themselves.
show y'all some books. See, y'all, these are the people who you don't know. Let's go all the way back 18 years. Y'all talking about UCC. Man, listen. Y'all don't even got the books. I know y'all don't got the books. Who is this?
Gene Keating.
Who is Gene Keating?
Cracking the
This
code.
is one of these
that white man.
White boys. You can see how long this book is. Book is about 150 pages. And it's all about cracking the code of UCC. Look at the date. Look at the date. Look at the date, bro.
Wow.
Y'all talking about y'all trademarking, copyright and stuff. What jurisdiction are you under? We have our own trademarks, copyrights, patents. You can do that in your own jurisdiction on an international level and have all of your stuff preserved. Y'all copyrighting names, bro. You can't copyright no goddamn name, bro. This is old stuff. But this stuff is gibberish. I'm trying to tell you, this ain't nothing. It's yo, we get caught by people with the gift of gab. That's why somebody like Polite or Umar Johnson can get y'all to give y'all millions and millions of dollars and nothing's still going on. Still no school. He been talking about HVAC for the last 5 years. He can't open a school. The nigga got cocaine charges. He can't open a school. Go look his name up.
Damn.
Get somebody in your community to look it up. Umar Johnson will never open a school. He can't run a school. He got cocaine charges.
Oh my goodness.
He was snorting up the school money. Cocaine Pharaoh.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
It's 2023. You got to be able to spot a weirdo when you see him. It's easy. And you got to plug into the OGs who know. Like, look, let me put you on game, bro. The purpose of a jurisdiction is for everybody to have a structural way to enter their purpose, bro. That's how you build. We building this thing like you build a body. Atom by atom, molecule by molecule, protein by protein, cell by cell, organ by organ, system by system. body. Curriculums, dissertations, midwifery, law schools, genetics. Like, bro, the paperwork is nothing. The paperwork is handled by the jurists and all of the people who are specialists in your jurisdiction. Don't nobody care about no damn Gene Keating. Like, bro, this is trash to me now. We knew this was trash in 2008, 2000. Like, we already had known. This is trash, bro.
This is how you.
This ain't for us. We're supposed to be dealing with indigenous governance, plebiscite, constitution.
This is how you know you've grown from one process.
Families.
Right.
Indigenous value system. Tax exemption. Control of property. Buying of land, putting an indigenous trust, and owning the land forever. Ain't no damn allodial title. What kind of allodial title, bro? It's aboriginal title or it's under the United States or a state. That is it.
This is why they don't like this beast right here. Y'all throw up some fire
Bruh,
for Ali Muhammad
niggas
coming out
weirdos.
Articulating this for you in a way
You
that you can
weirdo
understand
to have,
what's
not
going
even have
on.
the testosterone
Because during
to go
his
amongst
time,
your people and provide them with something that is sound. Nobody is without flaw, but I'm talking about weirdo, nigga. You cannot come around no real men with that shit. Imagine Truth trying to say, yeah, I want to come on your platform and drop some shit about this fake legal status that we pushing again. The people around you who let you around them do that are that slow? No, they're scammers too.
smash that like, y'all.
All I'm saying to you, my people, is stop letting this slow shit get past you. If it's getting past you, that means the octave of your brain waves is not right. That means the circle that you're around is not right. And this dysfunction leads to extinction, bro. I ain't talking I'm talking about, bro, if you are slow, that means you don't have the knowledge of survival of the fittest. And if you don't have the knowledge of survival of the fittest, you are getting erased, and you are watching your people get erased. Like, you're getting erased. These Pan-Africans are talking about you coming from hominids, bro. We up here trying to build governance with people, and they're telling us y'all gonna get in trouble.
Jabari.
What we're saying to our people is you got to learn. So let me put it in context. I don't know if Brother Ansar is in the chat. Ansar, if you're in the chat, shit, you can come on and show this. I was going to show it from the book, but I'm trying to put it in perspective so you can understand what being indigenous is all about. All right. So when the brothers and sisters in Sun Village came and locked down a whole indigenous city, this is what we mean by operating properly. Let's show you. Because all these other, let me see. Yeah, let me share this with you. Y'all talking about, the Supreme Court shot down affirmative action. So what? That's what they're supposed to do. That's what they're supposed to do. Look, let me share. Look at what our family is doing on this planet. Look what our family is doing on this planet. Look at us. Bruh, this is my brother, Ansar El Muhammad. This is our city right here.
And you can look this up. They really do got a Sun Village
this
town.
This is the first indigenous mayor since our Ma'afa, since our genocide, since our denationalization.
Wow.
Y'all talking about claiming land and claiming cities and bruh, we have indigenous jurisdictions and operations that we are trying to get our people to back. Y'all want to make change, you're following the wrong Negroes.
Yes.
Y'all should be dumping money into some village. I'm talking about all 65 million so-called Black Americans need to be dumping money into some village. Every adult one above the age of 18. Dumping investment, buying land. This is him and brother. Look at these brothers. The Aboriginals, Kuku Khan, Jamela, Ansar. I forget who this is, and these two. Other folks in the back. They got the Moors out there with them too. This is them at town council. These two brothers were the co-founders, basically. Kuku Khan and Brother Ansar. And no disrespect to anybody else. I know everybody put their contribution in. But what I'm saying, we got a whole city, bro. This brother right here, put him on the Breakfast Club.
Wow.
Put him on all the, you know why they ain't gonna, well, I ain't gonna say they not. I ain't even gonna say that, because maybe they will. All I'm saying to y'all is y'all need to understand that when we start talking about these law issues and regaining the land, we know what we talking about, bro. We got step-by-step processes. We already know what these people are. This is easy work. We're not worried about no damn Supreme Court and the decisions that they about to hand down. We got our own National Jural Society. They might be working right now. I think it's always working. Hell, we got cases we got to prosecute before the summit. I'm behind on because I'm on YouTube trying to scream to Black people, stop following scammers. And so now I'm opening the floor because now we about to get into y'all want to cook. Y'all say y'all got questions. I don't care what question you got.
I'm not gonna go that far, but
we got 15 minutes on these questions. I'm getting the hell up out of here because I ain't doing all night. I went.
Let me see.
Take work. See, the thing about it is people have to be real.
This is their government, okay, and they offer right here. Screenshot this because you can look this up, and they give classes, on how to put your assets in a trust. And that's, something I'm interested in because while we do have our land and we would like to put it in a trust. And I, want to learn. I don't know everything. Being a specialist for 22 years, I don't know everything. And I love learning. Now, they say Sister Bethy don't humble, she hard and tough. No, I humble to worthy people to learn from. I know how to humble. And if you screenshot this and then go look it up and see what they're offering to teach. I find this very interesting. I'm not a Moor or any of that. I don't identify as that. But I want to learn. I like learning. And last I checked, he does not identify as Moor. Back in his past, everybody, try things when they're younger and they find the faults in it and they seek to do the correct and appropriate way of doing things. And that's what I respect. And he came out and exposed something that he used to be involved in many years ago, but now has corrected it to do it the right process because I don't think they had any scamming intentions. But they probably, when he learned, he probably was taught that was the right way. And he went and found the correct way to do it to the point where now they have their own government. And that's a beautiful thing. So if you can't respect that, then I say, oh, well, up your ass. I don't want to put anyone in my tribe in harm. So I'm very defensive and protective. And I have fought this movement for 4 years now. Not what he's doing now. Not what the way they're set up now. They're brand, they own their own damn town. I'm talking about the old way in which he was very knowledgeable about. And, shout out to him for coming to expose this so that people can understand that they're harming themselves. And once again, it's our people doing this shit and pushing this sovereign UCC bullshit. Making you feel that you can get money and shit off your social security card. That's bullshit. Your ass is going to jail, like he said. You dumb niggas and you dumb chicks. I have no respect for you, and I hope to see you in jail. So I'm going to end it here. I truly am going to end this part of the segment. You could always go to his channel, in which I'm going to put in the chat room. Copy. And watch the whole thing over. Subscribe to him. Seriously. Okay. Actor. And go to the government. You can learn. Because I'm willing to learn. I don't want to learn shit that's going to get people put in jail. Here's his channel. And get to that government site he has. Matter of fact, let me look that up and put it in the chat room. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. Doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, this is also some great information. Okay, I've got it. Here's their government copy. If you want to learn, like I said, I'm not into putting information out and sharing with you if I know the information is going to harm you. But he exposed to you everything that was done from back in 2019 or 2007 that he already knew about, and which was a movement he was in, but he came back and corrected, and he articulated it so well, I had to show it. And here's their website where you could offer these classes, because I'm damn sure going to get in those classes because I like to learn. I'm an adult and I know how to make decisions. Let me see. So there's the website. I'm actually going to pin this to the top if I can get there. All right, let me go to my page. And I'm going to open up the panel for a few minutes. If not, and I'm off. Here's this website. Pin it to the top. And also, this brother dropped some very invaluable information. I even say, support them. Here's his Cash App. Let me see. I wrote it down. Where did I put it? I just wrote it down. Oh, here it is. Dr. Ali Cash App. $, AMARUXIALI. Drop him a little something. Maybe he could take his wife out to dinner or something. I don't know. But yeah. So and I support people that's real. I don't support no bullshit. That I don't tolerate. But that's his channel. Subscribe to it. Go. I say, really go and scroll to the part where he's lecturing when he first starts speaking from A to Z. Keep watching it, understanding that 14th Amendment and that freedom part of the video. It's important. You need to watch it over and over because that's me. I have to watch something one time. Then you go back and you watch it again and you find something that you missed. And me, I done already watched it like 4 times. Just scrolling to what I wanted to hear over. And that's how you learn. And I go back, I take massive notes. I'm a note taker. I don't care about no damn modern technology. These notes that I take, they become hard copy when I type it all up. And it's just interesting because I don't want our community to be harmed by these dudes no more. Like I said, get off the white man's ass and understand the fucking devil is right in our community pushing this bullshit. I don't have respect for them dudes at all. And if you watch that video to the end where he invites people up for questions, you gonna see some fucking devils jumping up on that panel asking questions. And I hope to see their ass in jail. Serious. I don't like our people being harmed like that. That's abuse. I think our people it took enough abuse over the years, man. Since we've been enslaved as indigenous people. And for these motherfuckers to rise up with this sovereign movement bullshit, I hope all of them go to jail. I do. And if they're not in jail right now, it's because they do it from A to Z. But they got you fooled by gift for gab, like he said. But you better believe anybody pushing that fucking paperwork, your ass is on the FBI watch list. Even if you think your ass is innocent and ain't. You're being watched, you dumb nigga and you dumb wench. And after this video, it makes me feel good if you hate me for this. Because this is what 4 years of building up strength and getting my skin to be thicker. So thick now, I got thick skin now that I don't even care about your feelings towards me. This is what I have to say to you. Fuck you. You ain't never been a part of my life any fucking way. Let's just keep it very real. And I don't care if you don't ever speak to me again. Right now, I'm all about wire stuff. Nothing, and don't ask me, nothing comes before wire. Nothing. I don't have time to be a part of your bullshit. Don't ask me. I'm telling you in advance, the answer's no. Right now, I'm into effective today of only doing stuff that pertains to Wire Nation. So don't send me no offers. Don't make no referrals. Tell them motherfuckers to kiss my ass. I don't want to be bothered. I'm busy. And if you're still doing this, I hope you go to jail. Oh, I so hope you go to jail. And I hope that the news have videos of you going to jail so I could share them. Continue to share them on my panel. I can't stand y'all Moorish movement bastards. Y'all paperwork UCC motherfuckers. Unsubscribe now. Now you got a real reason to hate Sister Bethy. I'm going to give y'all a minute, a little minute after this song to come on the panel. If I'm gonna put the link in the chat, if you want to come up, feel free to come up. Otherwise, smash that like button, y'all. Feel free to come up. If I'm not here yet, just hold tight. Seriously. And I'll be right back.
Yeah. Conscious. Matic. Alright, so far where I come from. I sit and wonder about the times that it made sense. But nowadays I don't worry about what's past tense. My younger days I used to hang around with mad friends. If we just fell out, I don't really know what happened. A lot of people come around and keep you stagnant, distraction. So yeah, don't show them no compassion. We was really out here grinding, really rapping, stacking them Franklins, them Grants and them Jacksons. Imagine if we would've never chased our passion. We probably would've never knew what happened. They was all just talk, we showed action. Once they leave, don't you let them back in. Just pack up all their stuff and send them packing. I'm blacking on anybody thinking they could act up with me. This vibe ain't for free, cause where I'm at in life, I'm only focused on me. Note the self, know yourself, focus on your health. They don't wanna help, then fuck it, do it by yourself. Don't give them no excuse to put you on the shelf. If it's me, myself, and I, then it's no one else. Yeah. Self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Love yourself.
Yeah, practice what you preaching, but clearly they not practicing entitlement and pride. Yeah, those two things they factor in. Spiral out of control just from all the bantering. When they accustomed to talking behind your back with all that chattering, I remove myself before I abuse myself. Talk about self-love, but you gotta do it yourself. Yeah, I won't act too good for no help. We all healing now. Said some things about me that ain't true. How you feeling now? Even at my lowest, they tried to find a way to bring me down. Big y'all up for years, ain't talking just the brand or the sound. I don't throw things around, I do it from the heart proud. Mama just wanna see her sunshine, removing them dark clouds.
Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Love yourself.
So, I see nobody don't have no questions, which is cool. So,
yeah,
I'm gonna get up out of here. I hope your eyes were opened up because, like I said, last year I spoke and tried to share about the bullshit behind this whole UCC Moorish Southern movement shit. And, you know, I'm so grateful that Brother Ali came out and articulated this shit way better than what I could have ever done. So I'm going to get on up out of here and don't advertise nobody's shit in my channel. I don't want to hear it. I don't. Come here and advertise this shit. Nobody. So I'm gonna get on up out of here. Nobody don't have no questions. I'm gonna get up out of here. Go to his channel, watch it over and over again, and do it when you have peace of mind. Seriously, because that's what I had to do. Fact. When I watched his video, you know, I don't have little toddlers running around. A lot of y'all do. My baby's 30. So, and she's gone. I watch it and I'm going to watch it again because it's always something that I miss in that particular lecture he gave. And it's very interesting. And I'm going to watch it again. And I'm strongly advising you to watch it so that you know who is who when they approach you with that bullshit. Because a lot of these dudes doing this shit is criminal background people, miserable in life, don't want to get no fucking job. And so they want to drag the rest of the aboriginals who actually have a life into their miserable fucking world and their fake ass sovereign shit. These little hood fucking jail attorneys, you know, establishing this shit and sharing it with our community. The paperwork, I automatically look at it. Can't fool me because I know what state work and professional legal work looks like. So them documents that they would have brought to me, I would have automatically knew it was moot. Again, like I said, I work for the government. So I know bullshit when I see it. So start using your minds. Start thinking like adults. The brother was truly clear about what he did in the past, Ali Muhammad. But guess what? He excelled from that and saying, nope, it's not good. Because now he woke up to seeing it wasn't good. And I commend him for that. Not a lot of former Moors would do that shit. These niggas, if they can get a few dollars out you, they gonna get it. Remember, these bastards ain't got no jobs. So they need you to scam you to get what they need. But the motherfuckers' times is coming. The bitches too. So with that being said, I'm out of here, y'all. Love y'all. Be cool. For real, be cool, y'all. Serious. Take it easy.
Long live Ag.
Yeah. These are my memoirs. Light up a cigar, smoke up the memories as I sit and dust them off. Why do people say it's just to piss you off? Ignore them, no call button and then dress too par. Now they can't test the guards, had to defy the odds. It only get tougher back then, we thought times was hard. Told them don't write me off, told her don't type at all. To all the ones that gave up, this a reply to y'all. That wavy haired kid that you knew, been on a tear since. The crowds was lower than the laughter now that I'm hearing. The praise for staying committed to something they played with. It was always about us, it's never about who's your favorite. Took my insecurities and made my future more secure. The way we moving, it's like we really been here before. The proof is in the progress from the year before. Furthermore, we wanted to further things more. They took another route, so what you think we kings for? No angel ever said, yo, who these wings for? Ain't no champion ever said, who these rings for? So don't question what God doing, who you live for. Start accepting who you are and what you do it for. Doing less, doing more, it's really either or. Meet them halfway when one close, here go another door. Here go your dreams, what you running for? Head full of steam, cause you want it, huh? But it's in your genes, you was born a star. Yeah, damn, we done came far. The blessings soon pay off. I don't get a day off. Feel like the playoffs, they like, when y'all gonna take off? Dill got laid off, now we focused on trademarks. We just making hits after hits, no aid off. Now they wanna eat off the same plate that I ate off. They really be brainwashed, I sold ain't for trade-offs. Listen to these verses, these are thoughts that I brainstorm. People do me wrong, but nowadays I just pray for them. I've been under pressure, you can't tell cause I stay calm. I need peace and quiet, all I hear is the rain falls. Now all I see is green like my name was